Hi everyone, my name is Allison Brothink and I'm here to talk to you about how I became an executive consultant in 72 hours. Just like anything that you're talking about on social media or through word of mouth, you usually stand behind, right? Whether it's a restaurant or a product review, something that you love or you hold close to you. And that's exactly what started me on the path to becoming a consultant. And it was because I fell in love with the products. I started by using the products. I started out with Unblemished. And after I started to see the results, I couldn't help but tell my friends and family what I was using, how I was achieving these results. If they asked me, wow, your skin looks really great, what are you using? I just couldn't stop talking about it. And that's when I realized, after talking with Emily, who was my consultant at the time, what the business potential was. So she went through and talked to me about the business potential and what she saw in the business, and it just lined up perfectly with what I saw as a business potential. And I dove right in. I said, what do I have to lose, right? So I went for it. So you might be asking, though, well, how did you manage to do this in 72 hours? Easy. I hit those low-hanging fruit. I was already talking about the products while I was using them, so my networks were kind of familiar with what it was, and piqued their curiosity, because if I was seeing results, why shouldn't they? So I touched base with those people again, and I reached out and said, hey, those products I was telling you about? Well, I'm selling them now, and I'm a consultant, and I would love to talk to you further about it since I know you are interested in them. But maybe you're not using the products right now, and you won't be using them until, you start to become a consultant. And I think that's okay as well, because you're just going to want to contact those people that who are unsure about their skin or have had issues in the past. So you just reach out to them and you let them know what kind of products you have and what kind of skincare regimens you have for them that could truly make a difference. So then, as soon as I became a consultant, I think I signed up at 11 o'clock on a Friday or on a Monday night. The very next morning, I reached out through email and text and Facebook to those contacts that I had already been talking about RNF in front of. And I just started to work it. I like to say I was hustling. Emily always jokes around with that, but yeah, I hustled. And I knew that if I didn't work hard, I wasn't going to see the results in this business that I wanted to see. So then, you might be asking, how do you keep that momentum going? Well, you need to host a big business launch within the first 30 days. I just had mine on Friday. It was a really great success. I had my existing preferred customers come. I had new folks come that haven't even seen my posts that I work with. And I just invited as many people as I could in my networks for this one event at my house. And I made it fun, right? So I made sure that there was wine and food, and it was a girls' night out. But they also got to learn about these amazing products that I am using and have been talking about. And I'm in marketing, so, I am always reading up on how to stay in front of the customer, because if you're out of sight, you're out of mind. So, I post at least 3 to 4 times a week on Facebook or my other social media outlets. I'm also direct messaging those people who have been constant with liking my posts. Maybe they don't want to reach out to me because they're not sure what to say, or they are, maybe they're afraid to talk about their skin because they just don't love it like the rest of us do that are using these products. And that's okay, because that's what we're here for, right? We're here to help them and get that confidence. And then you need to use the products. So like I said, I started with Unblemished. I introduced Redefine to my regimen at the beginning of September, and I have already seen results from that. My blackheads are minimizing, my pores are minimizing, and my skin just feels better, and it has more of a natural glow. Instead of using concealer and foundation, I'm using the mineral peptides from RNF. And that's it. I don't have to use heavy concealer anymore. And then I use the microdermabrasion paste, which is just a magical product. And I use that all over my elbows, my hands, my feet, anywhere I need to exfoliate, that's what I'm using. It does wonders for blackheads as well. So if you're not using the products, you're not going to know how to talk about them, and you're not going to have that enthusiasm behind them that people want to hear to push them over the fence to hopefully make that purchase and fall in love with the products as well. So that is my quick talk on how I became an EC in 72 hours. So I just want to thank you for taking your time listening and watching, and I hope to see you join our team. Thanks.